Welcome to God and Guns 7. Jesus saves. Let's start in Genesis chapter 3, verse 24. It reads, "So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherubims and a flaming sword which turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life." Let's discuss this for a second. God put a guardian right there at the doorway of Eden. Once man was driven out, this is like God having an army, a soldier, a guardsman. There was a weapon involved. You can even look at this as if stand your ground applies with a firearm. God's not anti-weapon. If you notice throughout the Bible, the Hebrew Jews, the saints, the angels, the servants, any man that God deemed necessary had a weapon. When the King Jesus returns, he's coming with an army, a militia. God is not anti-weapon at all. Whether it be a firearm, a sword, your hands. People think that Christians shouldn't have weapons, that we're passive. Not always. We have a right to defend ourselves. This was the Old Testament. Now let's look at the New. Holy Bible. Romans chapter 13, verse 4. "For he is the minister of God to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. For he beareth not the sword in vain, for he is the minister of God, a revenger, to execute wrath upon him that does evil." This is God's militant man to do punishment upon the wicked. Nowhere in the Bible has God ever allowed, or should I say, God doesn't believe in people controlling the use of weapons to hinder someone from having a weapon. God never talks about, or let's say God allows weapons, but when man makes laws against you having weapons and defending yourself, God is never in favor of that. Because whatever God says, you do. Sell your garment, buy a sword. He didn't tell you blatantly go kill somebody. He talks about defense. So, I say to you this day, I say to you right now, after the Old Testament, New Testament, here written in the Holy Bible, God's in favor of armies and weapons from the Old Testament to the New Testament. So, what say you? Jesus Christ saves.